all the Musketeers, Michelle, hi, Charity. Ooh, Charity, Michelle. I don't know which one. I sent Misty a note. Somebody on Facebook said they were, um, I don't know, somebody complaining about our helping them for free or whatever. But take a look. Misty will let you know. I'm not sure who it was. She said, some of those lady, one lady. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. But I just wanted you to know. You can't please everybody, boy. I mean, you dress like this. I know a lot of people are going to hate my ass, too. So that's fun. It's a free country. They do, but I just want to make sure we know, and I know no one's heart is other than helping people, and we're all not perfect. So what the hell? I don't know what he's complaining about, but who knows? But we should take a look and see if there's something there that we have to work on. But I doubt it. But you never know. By the way, for members too. First of all, let me put the links today that I have. Oh, that's not there. They're interesting things to me. This is it today the 21st or the 22nd? Yeah, I forget. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm gonna put this here on Let's Go Help. Oh, where did I go? Okay, on the chat. Okay, these are the links I'm gonna talk about when I get there. Let me put it on on YouTube, so I get the links. No, not on that was the thing I did last time. Oh, there it is. Ooh, we got some people on YouTube already. That's how nice. So let me put in the description so you get all these links, because you know what bothers me is that people talk about programs or whatever, and I used to be that way too, because I wanted people to, I need to make money or whatever. Oh, you have to join, but I don't want to do that ever again. If I talk about something, I'll give you the free sources, whether you're a member or not, whoever you are. These are sources anybody could use for free, and I don't have magic. I just like working on this and finding it, so it's probably easier for me to find it, and particularly when I find it, to talk to you about it. So it's easier for me to just share the link with you, so you could possibly use it and you change your life. Because that's what I believe about all this stuff, is that they're really life-changing programs. I mean, it sounds stupid. Yeah, the government's going to change my life. Well, yeah, it changed my life. It made me go to war. And actually, I was a willing subject at the time, but these are important programs, and the why I know for sure they are important programs, because all the rich people use the hell out of them. They're my customers, 30, 40, 50 years ago, when I was starting, I was working with Fortune 500 companies. I got an MBA and get out, and I want to start my own business, and I had a software company that failed and stuff like that, and I really wanted to get information to top management. I studied business all my life, and I say these people need the information to make decisions. And what was happening then back in the 70s is the first time in our country that organizations had to worry about what's going on outside their business, because that's what was changing our world, not things. I mean, normally when I went to school and studied business, you learned about running a factory and accounting and stuff like that. And that's nice, but and necessary, but it's not a life and death of your business. The life and death of your business, or even your own life, is what's going on outside of you. Not so much inside of you. Then you have to use the inside of you to deal with going on outside of you. And what's going on outside of you is changing every goddamn day. And that's the thing. I mean, and we usually come to a problem based on the knowledge we had, that put in your life. And if you're my age, that's 80 years of bullshit that doesn't work anymore. Yeah. So no matter how you are, no matter how old you are, it's change out there. It's different tools. Like I wrote reference books to get this information out to people. 10, 15 years ago, people stopped buying reference books. Who needed reference books? You got the internet. Yeah, and now internet's turned into a monster, and now you can't find any valuable information on the internet because you got all this other bullshit in there, and you can't tell the difference. And so that's what's important. And so now, I mean, anything I know you could have for free. It's just my time is the limited resources, so I can't help everyone personally for free. But the sources that I find, to me, it's like digging for gold. Holy shit, did you see that? I had no idea. Like, here's a program, a local grant program. Here it is. I know I have this paper somewhere. They're giving out up to $25,000 to you to open up a comedy club. Or to make jam out of your house. I mean, it's amazing. And these are local programs that help people start businesses so they can create jobs, create income for themselves, and grow with their knowledge and their talent or whatever. And that's what we're here to do, is to take whatever we have and share the best we have with other people. And that's what I feel the economy should be. That's what a community should be, and that's what we're trying to do here. It doesn't always work that way, but we try, and that's the important thing. So on Let's Go Help. Oh, what's that? Who put that? Oh, that was me. That's the list. Oh, by the way, at 3 o'clock. Amber, I think is that who it is? Yeah, Amber, it will be live. She'll be a member that will help you live, just like I am, but she does it on Zoom. So you have to go to Let's Go Help 2 and then click on the workshops, and then go over, you click on and join her live, okay? Great job, Amber. Yeah, and she will be there to help you and to love you and to care for you as much as she possibly can, like we all want to do. There's nothing more than opening our heart to other people to help them along in life. And that's what I think that's what makes us more lovable. If we get any bullshit out of our head that we think we're so important or whatever, that's not lovable. Strong and important ain't too lovable, actually. Maybe it's impressive to some people, but there's Amber. Yeah, go join Amber, please, because you'll see she could tell you so much more. I mean, all the wonderful women and guys and everybody. And children, you know a kid who my kids got grants when they were like 10 years old. They got $7,000 or whatever it was to work on an anti-smoking campaign when they were in middle school. Guess who encouraged them to do that? See, you could even get it at 7 years. Well, I think they're in middle school, whatever that is. They're probably 10, 12 years old. But Amber is there to share her heart with you and to make you feel not alone in the world. That's what we all suffer, is loneliness, I think, is the biggest, what do you call it? The biggest disease in our country is loneliness. And actually the Surgeon General is working on that now. He sees that as the biggest disease in our country, is loneliness. Central Air, yeah. There's a link. Did I put it in the YouTube? Yes, I put it in YouTube, and I didn't put it in the Instagram yet. But if you go to HEAP in New York, that's a program, and they're giving out $1,800 for you to have a new air conditioner and installed in your home, apartment, whatever, so you don't get overheated this summer. And that's what it is now. So there's things like, HEAP New York. But there's something similar to that in almost any place. And where you could go is LI for low income, HEAP.org, and find a local organization for that national program, to find a local. And then also you go to findhelp.org and put in utilities, and you'll find programs like that there. Okay, there it is in Let's Go Help 2. Tammy put it up. That's so nice. And and these wonderful people that volunteer their time to help other members, they open my heart every time they do something like this. I mean, it just makes me feel less alone. And we all fight that, I think, in one way or another. And it comes out in strange ways sometimes that we have no control over. And what I'm surprised is that the members are taking care of this in a way and helping other people. Hiya, Nicole. Let's go. You're an angel and truly enjoy your advice and be the real needs. Oh, well, that's awfully nice. I don't think of myself as special at all because I struggle. You struggle. We all do. But I'm doing more than I ever thought I would ever do. Yes, but that encourages me more. That I just see that, oh boy, you could do more in this life that I didn't know, and I stumbled into what I'm doing by accident. Which info was your YouTube where the client could get down on payment for government? Yeah, there's a couple of big programs. I know DC government has one up to about $2,000. California is the one now that has about $150,000 for down payment money. and if you go to where is it? This is what happens when you get older. You forget a lot of shit. and if you go to Let's Go Help, Let's Go Meta Grant Report. If you go there and look at item number 8, and I list, or 7 actually, 7, and there's all the programs there, all the sources locally. You have to contact about 7 or 8 local organizations to make sure you know about what's available in your area. You know, you can't don't go to the internet and search Google for stuff. No, you got to get these sources that are good and that are in helping you to find people and find programs to help. They get paid to do that. Google gets paid to get money from you. You know, the organizations we give you get paid to give money to you. Now, where do you want to go? You go talk to somebody who's there to get money from you, or talk to people who are there to give money to you. If you have a lot of money, man, God bless you. Go to Google and spend your heart out. But if you don't, please don't go to Google. And that's what you have to get on that phone. I don't know how to say this more, and I don't want to preach, but I guess I am, because it took me a while to learn that. And Charity knows that too. It changed her life by just making a few phone calls. She said, holy shit, this works. It may take you half a dozen or so calls to do it, but it is. And that's why, how do we encourage our members to really get off that internet? That's like a crack. And it's so addictive and stuff like that. And we want a little something to bell to ring and things like that. And that's what it does. It makes it more addictive, and then you don't get out of that addiction. You think all the things are there because what you do, it's reinforcement of what they have, and they just want to keep you there. So you're being controlled by the robots, and that you got to get out of that, please. And I know it's hard to do, and that's why we have people like the lovely people that help you. Amber is one of them. She'll be there in a few minutes, to help you with your questions. So when you finish me, go over and get on and listen to Amber, and everybody else there, and listening to other people is very helpful too, because you see yourself there. Say, geez, yeah, I do that too. I wonder why that's so fucked up. I can't get it. It doesn't matter. It's okay if you're bad. You are bad. We're all bad. We're all screwed up. Most of our life is making mistakes, and if we don't do that, we're not growing. So that's why it's just, how do we encourage each other? Just go out and make more mistakes. At least unless you went to school run by nuns, you weren't allowed to make mistakes, or you got your knuckles whacked with a ruler. Life shouldn't be that way, and it isn't if you hang around the right people. And if you hang around the people just going to wreck your knuckles, you're not going to grow. That's why I had to get out of that. For me, there's some people that just like to do that, and fine, and you do. But I think most people don't. Most people are stumbling through life, and if you don't make mistakes, you'll never learn, right? Like learning to walk. That was my favorite example all the time. When I started talking about, I remember seeing my kids learning to walk, and they crawl over the coffee table and pull themselves up and fall on their ass 100 times before they learn to do that. And the problem is, I think our loved ones and the so-called experts tell you, don't do that, you're going to fail. Fuck, go and fail, because it may work for you. He or she doesn't know. And they just know what worked for them, and everything works differently for everybody else. You have to use what's best in you in order to succeed in life, not what's best in somebody else. They do that better. Don't worry. You're an artist with your own life. Arizona, by the way, sir. I keep trying to download the MetaGrant report, and it's not letting me download for some reason. I had 3 different times. Can you guide me to the right direction, possibly, and visit? Okay, now that was the 500 MetaGrants report. Could somebody put Charity or somebody now for Nicole? Can somebody put the link to Arizona in the chat, so maybe she could download it there? And also the Let's Go MetaGrant report. Nicole, in the Let's Go MetaGrant report, there's a section there on free dental care. The step-by-step you have to do. Now that particularly, but at least you tried. Absolutely. And that particularly takes on the phone, because you don't know. You start calling people, and you start calling free and low income sliding scale dental clinics and say, hey, I don't have money, I need dental clinic. And they'll say yes, no, or maybe. And so if they say maybe, then you talk to them more. Well, what more do you need from me to see if I'm eligible? And if they say, no, you're not, sorry, lady, then you say, can you suggest somewhere else? And they may or may not. And then you just go down to the next person. There's no, okay, is that for Arizona? I mean, not for, for Arizona, Tammy. I didn't register. I can't, I still ask a question. You've asked it then. What do you mean register? If you're here, you registered. Did you pay money? Maybe you snuck in and didn't pay money. Is there a list of dental grants? Yes, Ian. It shows you how to get them. There's no list. There's a list of sources. Everything is sources. Grants are different in different places. Every city has different places. And that's important. Did that work for you, Nicole? Let us know, and we'll get. I have to prepare for all businesses with Amber. Yes, Amber, you go knock them dead, okay? And I'll keep them warm until you get there. I mean, sign up for that live. Oh, yes, Dominic, you have to sign. Well, you're here, you could sign up. If you're, register, yes. Isn't that right, Amber? They have to sign up to get there, get on your show. I'm sorry, I don't. That's a problem. I mean, that's like, and we all have definitions for keywords in our mind, and a lot of people use the same keyword for different definitions, and that's the problem with talking to customer support people. They have a definition of that word that they've been using for 5 years, and you use it first, and you don't call it that. You call it a jiddywig. Or something like that. They don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know what they're talking about. I'm in Michigan. You know I've done with that. Yes, in the same Kishna, here. I think they can join by clicking the Zoom link. Yeah, okay. I think wherever the link is to join, you just click on that, and I think you get right in. Yes, okay, you go to... you download that report. It's on the first list of the 500 mini grant reports is the Let's Go Meta Grant Report. Not mini, meta. You meta. Nicole, sir, finally able to download, ready to get started. After finding the mentor first, of course, LOL. I take all your advice to heart, sir, and you are truly my... Nicole, I just want to help. I don't think I'm good enough to be an idol of any kind. And I just, we all have a moral obligation to help each other, and I think that's what the world is about, and if it isn't, then I don't want much to do with you. you know, it's too late to live for a student loan. No, it's not. No, man, no. Somebody on Instagram said, is it too late to file for the student loan? Never. It's never too late. And even if you said no, they said no in the first time, you go and do it again and say, how do I appeal what you said? Oh, we have one of our... one of our delightful navigators shows you about that. She got hundreds of thousands of dollars for people and rental grants by just writing appeal letters for people, and that's it. She does it for free. Now, what is a heart of gold? Somebody who does that to get over $100,000 rental grants for people after the government said no. She has a 50% success rate too. So that means half of the applications after they were turned down, she got them to change their mind. Wow. I mean, that's what it is. How do we get people in life to realize that of the possibilities that are out there for all of us? Let me go through this list because it's getting to, and I don't want to take up Amber's time. Okay. Okay, this is in New York. We talked about this earlier about the $1,800 for a free air conditioning unit, and that's low income, HEAP, okay? And you could go to liheap.org, and I'll put these links in the bottom. New York is the one that gives $1,800. They have a separate program, but if you're not in New York, then you go to LIHEAP and find the directory there for your state and apply for what they have in your state. Every state has something like this, and more than one, because then after that, then you go to findhelp.org and put in utilities, and you find a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen more places to do that. Okay, now how to get, here's something very interesting to me, how to get $2,000 grant to pay for your bills from local churches. You hear that? Local churches, right. Local churches, you don't even have to be a member. You don't even have to be religious. You don't even have to believe in God. And they'll give you $2,000 to help you because they get government grants and other things from nonprofit to help people in the community. And that's what it's for, and that's amazing to me. A lot of time you could find those people because they also will be listed in findhelp.org. So you go to findhelp.org and say, okay, here is interesting, this thing I find, I forget where it is. It is that, and I think this is in Oklahoma, free child booster seats in the library. And this starts in July. I don't know why they're waiting for July. But that should show you, that's the kind of things that are out there. Free booster seats, free child seats. How would you know that? You don't. Call your local library and ask them, hey, who are the sources around here that have free booster seats or whatever? Okay, here's the thing. Biden's giving out $6,000 grants to triple your salary with no degree. This is down in Arkansas. They're using all this infrastructure money to take people and teach them skills without a degree, where in 10 weeks they could go out and triple their salary. That's right. I mean, this is what's going on out there. Oh, here's $7,000 and $25,000 to start a comedy club or start making jelly at home. These are the downtowns are so trouble now because after COVID, they haven't come back. So they're trying all these ways for people to start businesses, and they give them free rent, they give them grants and everything to start a business where you live, okay? 10-week tuition-free classes to get a $40,000 to $50,000 job a year with no degree. Again, no degree. That's one thing. And you can always find programs like that. They're everywhere. There's hundreds of them in every city almost. One is go but your careeronestop.org, and then findhelp.org, and put in job training. Now, you're not going to find one website and fill out the grant and do it. No, you're going to have to talk to people. You call up, you make an appointment at the careeronestop.org. You make an appointment, meet somebody belly and say, hey, this is the kind of things that go. What options do you have? They may have good ones, may not. Okay, but you don't stop there. Then you go to findhelp.org, you put job training. You find more organizations that do the same thing. Okay, check Catholic Charities. Listen to this. We'll train you for 12 weeks free for a telecommunications job with no degree. No degree. That's a job you start at $50,000 an hour, and you do that for 12 weeks. Catholic Charities. That's like going to church. Instead of college, where they don't preach the gospel, they teach you how to put in cable or put in fire alarms and stuff like that. Listen, I have 2 more minutes before Amber takes over the chair, not my chair. It's a little scuzzy, actually. Last time I got in a white fabric chair. Bad decision. Okay, so I hope to be back tomorrow. But let Amber take care of you and have the time to point you in the right direction and give you some comfort to go through the process, because that's what it is. We need help and comfort to go through the process of living. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? That's why we all have to admit that to each other and help each other. Talk to you soon.